But I want to introduce you to a story that ran on Channel 7 News tonight. It is about the Murray-Darling plan and about the reality of farmers who are in bone-dry conditions having to watch thousands of litres wash past them. And this is an exclusive report that ran on 7 News tonight, and I appreciate their news director in Sydney for giving us access to this tonight.
In the southwestern corner of our bone-dry state, the Barmer Choke of the Murray River is bursting its banks. The red gum forests surrounding it swamped in floodwaters, precious lifeblood spilled as it's rushed across the border.
And there's no water for irrigation.
How does it feel looking at this river and not being able to touch it?
Oh, it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, all this water going past. Yeah. Oh, it's terrible. It's a nightmare.
It's water committed to the environment and other states under the Murray-Darling Agreement.
I just can't believe that there is no accountability. No accountability for what's happening.
Some so desperate they try to block the flow, while for thirsty farmers in the north, the waste is overwhelming.
Just devastating.
Farmers here in New South Wales receive just 0.2% of the Murray's current flow, fueling the argument the local spirit of the basin plan has been lost.
40% is allocated to the environment and the rest heads south, almost 40% to Victoria and almost 15% to South Australia.
The reporter behind that story joins us now from Channel 7, Sarina Andaloro, who worked here at Sky for a little while, then would spent plenty of time in the bush at Prime, and she joins us now from the 7 News headquarters in Sydney. Hello, mate. Nice to talk to you on the TV. What was it like to talk to that farmer and to know that 40%, now we understand there's got to be flow down towards South Australia, that's the way the system works, but that 40% of it goes off to making sure that wetlands and forests are okay, while farmers and their lives go bone dry?
Oh, Paul, it's no secret farmers are at breaking point, and all of this water going downstream at the Barmer Choke has really tipped them over the edge. Not just local farmers, farmers in the north too. I mean, the gentleman we spoke to down south, Chris Crump, he'd given up. He says that many farmers in the area are considering suicide. It really has tipped many people over the edge. We couldn't stop our car in Denilquin without locals trying to tell us how angry they are about the management of water around the Barmer Choke, and it's bursting at the seams. We're in a drought, bone dry conditions. The land is biscuit dry, and we're seeing a river that's been run so high and so hard that the banks are caving in, and it's flowing into the red gum forest. Now, the Murray-Darling Basin Authority, they're saying that that this is deliberate, that they're watering the forest and all that water's making its way downstream. Well, the injustice of it to the locals, well, it's not hard to see just how upset they are.
And they all demand, look, they understand how it works, they understand how the water system works. All they want is, OK, rather than 40%, let's push it down to 35, 30 if it gets really bad. Let's push it down to 20. They understand the wider ecosystem here, but it's the inflexible nature of the Murray-Darling Agreement which is what frustrates people so much, isn't it, Sarina?
Oh, precisely, Paul. And they're also saying it's not just the inflexible nature of the agreement, it's the local spirit that was behind the agreement when it was formed. The agreement was, put together in good faith with local communities along the line in the basin, and these local communities are saying that local spirit that informed that the putting together of the Murray-Darling Basin Plan has been lost. And I mean, sharing water is a difficult thing between states, and it's particularly difficult in a drought. But something has to be done to reinstate the confidence that these communities have lost in the plan.
Well, good on you, Sarina, and both personally and professionally, I'm very proud of you. Nice to talk to you on the telly tonight, mate.